Chapter 3, Training Camp. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Billy was doing push ups in the deserted horse barn. He wasn't worried about eating the first worm, but people were always daring him to do things, and he'd find it was better to look ahead to try to figure things out, get himself ready. Last winter, Alan had dared him to sleep all night in the igloo they built in Tom's backyard. Why not? Billy had thought to himself. What could happen? About midnight, huddled, shivering under his blankets in the darkness, he began to wonder if he should give up and go home. His feet felt like aching stones in his boots. Even his tongue inside his mouth was cold. But half an hour later, as he was stubbornly dancing about outside in the moonlight to warm himself, Tom's dog Martha had come along with 6 other dogs, all in a pack, and Billy had coaxed them into the igloo and blocked the door with an orange crate. And after the dogs had stopped wrestling and nipping and barking and sniffing around, they all gone to sleep in a heap with Billy in the middle, as warm as the onion in a stew. But he hadn't been able to think of anything special to do to prepare himself for eating a worm. So he was just limbering up in general. Push up, knee bends, jumping jacks, red faced, perspiring. Nearby on an orange crate, he set out bottles of ketchup and Worcestershire sauce, jars of peccadilly and mustard, a box of crackers, salt and pepper shakers, a lemon, a slice of cheese, his mother's tin cinnamon and sugar shaker, a box of Kleenex, a jar of Marshini cherries, some horseradish, and plastic honey bear. Tom's head appeared around the door. Ready? Billy scrambled up, brushing back his hair. Yeah. Tara! Tom flung the door open. Alan marched in carrying a covered silver platter in both hands. Joe slouching along beside him with a napkin over one arm, nodding and smiling obscurely. Tom dragged another orange crate over beside the first. Alan set the silver platter on it. A chair, cried Alan. A chair for the muncher. Come on, said Billy. Cut the clowning. Tom found an old milking stool in one of the horse's stalls. Joe dusted it off with his napkin, showing his teeth, and then ushered Billy onto it. Ladies and gentlemen, shouted Alan, I present my masterpiece, Varla Amode. He swept the cover off the platter. Billy cried. Billy, cried Billy, recoiling.